Third season as a head coach at St. Augustine High School. Played at Carr and coached at Carr under Bryce Brown before becoming head coach of the Purple Knights in 2020. Purple Knights are now 6-2. They have a week off. They've got Brother Martin, their neighborhood rival, coming up on November 4th. And if the season ended today, they'd be a high seed in Division I on the select side and have a bye in the first round of the playoffs, largely thanks to his efforts. Please give a warm welcome to Nick Foster. Nick?
Good evening, or good afternoon, I'm sorry. I'm Coach Nick Foster. I'd like to say thanks to Mr. Ken Tran, Crescent City Sports, WGNO, Ed Daniels. I'm used to coming to these luncheons, usually being, like he told you, Bryce's sidekick, Bryce's assistant. But now for me to be the head coach is an accomplishment. Just to see my career grow, it brings me back to a time I recently just told my team, I give the message to them every Monday, and then also I give a message to them every Friday going into the game. Well, it brings me back to a time where I was before I even thought of being a head coach, all right? And this was not in the plan at all. My mom and dad were both volunteer coaches in Marrero for 25 years. I actually worked with Coach Ozo. My dad and him was real good friends. He's a mentor of mine. But I was on my way to dental school after football at UAB. And to strengthen my application for dental school, I finished up my post-bacs. I had a good DAT score, but I needed to do something extra to impress people, to impress the people on the board for me to get into dental school. So I stumbled on an opportunity to do a mission trip to Tanzania, Africa. So as we going there, we landed. It's beautiful. It's something like I never seen before. I'm a West Bay kid from Marrero. Grew up and never, most I seen was Alabama. But so we get to Africa and we're actually going through this, I don't want to say forest, but like a jungle. It's not the type of jungle where you see all the lions and everything. It was actually going on in the Jeep and going on a trail. We was out there to actually help a village get running water. Right? It's like 90 miles away from the nearest waterland. They didn't have no water. All right, but as we ride through this jungle, you could call it, it was one tall tree, all right, that pointed out, that stood higher than most of them. And our guide, you could say Miss Danny, I'll never forget her name, she seen me looking at the tree, just staring. And she was like, "It's beautiful, huh?" I was like, "Yes." And I was like, "Why is that one tree able to stand out and, I'll outgrow the rest of them?" She said, "Because think about it, the proper lighting, the proper watering, the rabbits and the lumberjacks wasn't able to eat its roots. It don't have other trees blocking them." And I just think about my career. I think about my team, and that's what I told them. If we're able to grow, right, without the distractions, if we're able to embrace the positivity, the support, we could be a great team. All right, we have a lot of talent. Karaz Johnson, probably one of the best receivers in the state. I have the best tackle, Tyree Adams, probably the best tackle in the state of Louisiana. And St. Augustine was always known for good kids. And when I first got there, Dr. St. Charles, who gave me my job, that's Mr. Austin Taylor, replaced him as our president. But I asked him, what's the reason why St. Augustine can never get over the hump since '79? And he was like, "Look, think about all the distractions. Think about all the problems. Those guys over there, Coach Ryan Sims and Mr. Austin Taylor, and also my principal, Mr. Gerald Debos, helped me stay focused, where I could just focus on the team. Won't have to worry about the distractions of what's going on in the city, or even alums, or anything like that. But all we do is embrace the support. And that's what we got on the season now, where we're 6-2. We have a great team. If we were able to ignore the noise, block out the distractions, and embrace the support, because it's going to be that at this type of school. St. Augustine is an amazing institution. And like I said, I admired them for years. When we went on our runs at Carr, I always said St. Augustine has something special on AP Tour. All right, they have size, they have talent, but even off the field, they're known for some of the best businessmen, some of the best priests, judges, doctors, lawyers. All right, they produce, and you want to be a part of that. I'm so proud and I'm blessed to be a part of that, but also to lead the football team. We're having a great season. Could be better. We just took a tough loss to JT Curtis, one of my mentors and a great coach. But even after the game, he told me, just keep your head down, ignore the noise, keep pushing, work hard. And that's the most thing I'm proud of, the progress that we're making as a program. Just want to finish off the season strong, on and off the field. I checked our grades before we left. Last year we finished off as with 3.3 as a team, GPA. Right now we're at a 3.5, so that's impressive. I got a few boys over 23s and 25 on ACTs. All right, that's what we're pushing for. All right, we're 6-2 on the season. I keep pushing to that, and that's a good thing. But off the field, that's what I hang my hat on. All right, being law-abiding citizens, being great students. Make sure we sticking to the word student athletes. My head coach in high school, Coach Jabbar Jaluk, who's a St. Aug alum. All right, he always tell me something that stuck with me for life. I was slipping my senior year on my grades before I committed to UAB. Wasn't taking my academics serious enough, and he threw a football down in front of me in front of his desk, and he told me, "Go ahead and stand on it." I couldn't balance. I couldn't stand on it. It kept falling. It was embarrassing. Then he threw a book down there. He was like, "Go ahead, stand on that." As long as I have my education, as long as we put that first and we're producing student athletes, that foundation of that book will always stand under me. All right, I always have something to stand on. And that's saying, "Oh, that's what we pride ourselves on." All right, at the end of the day, of course, we want to win in football. But as long as we winning in life, as long as we winning in classes, I'm secure in my job. I appreciate y'all today, and I appreciate my athletic director, my president, my principal, but most of all, I want to thank Ken Trahan for inviting me. For many years, he's seen me out in that crowd, bragging up Bryce, learning from Bryce, learning from Jalou. And I'm able to be that tree and just keep shining. Thank y'all.